YouTube? Thanks for stopping by. And before we begin, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. This video will be focused on part 2 of the JaySpark case file that I released a couple months back in early 2018. So the reason there is a part 2 display is because he's kind of gotten worse after this video was released. A lot of things happened. And this series will not only be on JaySpark, it's just that I need to. The aftermath of what happened after the video was uploaded is that, for one, JaySpark was being manipulative. Saying things like he'll quit, saying he doesn't deserve the trusted rank, trying to give up his character. Said other things, on the more top level, like his parents are upset and the police taking this seriously, all over a YouTube video. Staff members were defending him, even though he advertised the video that I uploaded. He brought this attention to the server. He's the one that put the link in the chat for everyone to see the video and for all this drama to start. It didn't become drama until he put the video out there for the JC players to see. Staff members were defending him and eventually muted me because I was defending myself against what he was saying in response to the video. Staff members are really biased on the server, or at least they were back in December when this all happened. Or January, sorry. Later on in that day, JaySpark got the help of Fnatic and SupermanDC to attempt at getting the video taken down. After offering that he needs to apologize to New Delhi for calling her a naive piece of shit in order for the video to come down, he still has not done that, and that's why the video is still on my channel. I said that all you need to do is apologize for the disrespect that you were exposed for giving. And he did not do that. Never. He never unblocked New Delhi and apologized. No matter who that person is, that did not happen, so he does not feel remorse for that disrespect towards females. JaySpark's further actions were, surely, he made the server whitelisted. It was no longer a public server. And eventually the server closed. Apparently he felt like he's betraying JC by making a Marvel server. So eventually the server was whitelisted, and eventually the server closed. Eventually afterwards, he got reported several times on JC, and as a result of this, he quickly made a forum thread called "Taking a Break from JC" to recover from the experience of people coming for him. He claims that he was reported for a lot of things that happened a long time ago, and at the end, it was all about, and this was nothing but hate and accusations, and played the angel card, basically, saying things like, I'm not perfect, I will not be perfect. Basically saying things that you would say in a scenario where all the odds are against you, when you've done something wrong, and you're a human being. But he was just saying this to take off some guilt from him, so people have some sort of benefit of the doubt for him. And eventually, he made a leaving JC thing, a forum thread. So, as you can see, he's trying to turn the odds, turn all this exposure to who he really is, so that way he no longer looks like a bad person. But recently, he brought this character that he was exposed for back. He disrespected me for telling him to have a good day. I will include screenshot proof of this. We were having a conversation on Discord, and he asked me why, he said, and I quote, "Yo kid, why you banned me on your server, XD?" You know what, never mind. I know it's because you don't know how to be professional, so you take out personal stuff on Minecraft. Hey, surely get that checked out. Have a good day. I responded with a line of dots, which is like a speechless type of thing, or I don't want to respond type of thing. And I said, "You too." And then he said, "You too, kid." he said, "You too, XD, kid, grow up, XD." I attempted to say, what the freak, bro? I was telling you to have a good day too. Because, like, why are you telling me to grow up? Why are you calling me a kid again and telling me to grow up? Because I said you have a good day too. But this message didn't go through because he blocked me shortly after saying that. So this is an example of something I will get back to. If this conversation took place on forums or on the JC server where people can see our messages if they're staff, he would have been much less with his dialogue. He would have put it in a nice way, but still be rude at the same time. And lastly, wait, no, not lastly, sorry. This also happened recently. He claimed that I'm using his server troller, which is no longer visible to me. It might be down. He claimed that I'm using his server troller as a reference because I used a popular song. He released a trailer for his server, and they used a song called "Everyone Wants to Rule the World" by Lorde, the Lorde version. And I use the song as well, but I've been in production of my trailer. I've been in production of, we're talking about his trailer that he released a couple weeks ago, and we're talking about the Injustice Scrap trailer that I released last week. You guys all know when a very good song is out, lots of people make YouTube intros for it because they really love the song. They want to be at the front of their video. Especially for gaming channels, this is common. If a song is really good, it will become a popular intro for gaming channels. This is the same scenario. Lorde's version of "Everybody Wants to Rule the World" is a very popular song. And there are a lot of videos using this music. I use this song differently in my trailer. I put effort into the trailer. I made different camera movements to match the song. And JaySpark's trailer, it looks like, I'm not trying to be rude when I say this, but I have to be honest to describe the situation. It looks like he simply turned on shaders with a laptop and recorded good angles, and that's it, and put it in the right order with the right music matching. That sounds like that's all he did. If you look at the Instagram trailer, there is so much more effort. I've had this trailer in mind for such a long time, and if you compare the two trailers, I don't know if the trailer is still up, but if you compare the two, you can tell which one has more effort in it. This is something that I will also get back to. He claimed that I disliked the video 3 times, and he even said that I spent a whole day trying to get the video taken down. And he threatened to reveal who I really am. So as you can see, well, you can't really see that. This is an exaggeration. I disliked the video one time because of how the video was. He disrespected me in another way and said that it was because it's not a Marvel MC trailer, it's a different Marvel. And the reason why I reported the video was because he didn't want to give me credit. I asked nicely, I was professional and everything. I asked nicely, I said, can you give me credit for the skin that you used? I can give you a link to put in the description. I gave him a link. He said, no, I just grabbed. First he said that we can't verify that you made this skin. We just grabbed this skin. He said it could be. He made up excuses like basically saying that there's a possibility that I don't own the skin. I showed him that it's on my planet Minecraft, the fan site. I basically verified that it was mine. Then he used another excuse, which was, well, if I give you credit, I have to give all the skins credit. Dude, technically no, I'm asking for credit. It's not like every person who made the skin is spying on the video's description to make sure that you didn't give one person credit, otherwise so they can get credit too. This is not the case. You're not in a room of classmates and you give one classmate a piece of candy. This is not the case. I see my skin in your video that anyone in the world can see, and I asked for permission. I even gave you the link to put in the description. I made less effort for you, and he did not want to do it. So I reported the video. The conversation took 15 minutes, and the report took about 20 to get all the evidence together to make sure that I owned the skin and all that. He exaggerated saying that I spent a whole day. It's possible that he was being sarcastic with the whole day part, but knowing how JaySpark is, he's basically saying that it took a long time to get the video taken down. Not the case. So he's an exaggerator. He will say things to make me look worse for my actions. I don't understand why he's like this. So the part where he says he would reveal who I really am. This reveal is all about past actions that he still has dirt on, things that happened in 2016 and early 2017. And this reveal also includes, like I said, exaggerated stories of things that I did with good intentions and for a good reason. And before this person actually does do this, let me just say there's a difference between who I'm known as on JC and who I'm known as on Marvel MC. On Marvel MC, over time, I became a smarter person when it comes to running a server. So, a majority of the players that join the server really like me. They enjoy having me on the server with them because I associate with my players. And basically, when I first started playing JC, I was like your typical Hypixel player. I did things without second thoughts. To be specific, I advertised Minecraft Marvel around the time it first opened. There are several reasons why I did this, and none of them was to get players. Not a single one of these reasons was to get players or to benefit me. For one, I simply didn't have a big community yet, like JC did. And I asked Sir Palpatine99 if we could be allies. He agreed, but I misunderstood that. He meant simply two servers that are non-hostile to each other. No competition intended. I thought he meant when I said allies, I meant partnership. He didn't take it that way. So that was a misunderstanding. So I thought it was okay to give the IP. And I didn't know how unprofessional it was to advertise a server by typing your IP in the chat. I didn't know how unprofessional it was back then, because this was the same year Marvel MC opened. So after I had eventually advertised again, because I didn't know all this, I got banned. So when JaySpark says that he's gonna reveal who I really am, he's saying that he's basically saying that he will turn the things that I have done into something 10 times worse. He's saying that he will do things that happened when I first got a bad reputation on the server. But yeah, if he so-called reveals who I really am, it's not accurate. Basically what I'm saying is, for one, let's say he's gonna call me, let's say how he's calling me a kid. I don't sound like a little kid, but he will play it out like I'm an 8-year-old that knows nothing, that is super mature. He will do things like that. He will exaggerate something, but then he'll bring up how I advertise my server, something that happened a long time ago, something that I don't do anymore. So he will bring up the past. He will use the past to haunt me, and he will turn my 10%, my 50% of guilt into 100%. As an overall, JaySpark is a person who will disrespect you in private for little to no reason, as he can diss me on the down low, where everyone can see it in areas like the forums on the website. At the same time, he is exaggerating everything I have done in the past, so I can look bad, even though he plays 100% innocent when everyone sees who he really is with straightforward evidence. I have no problem with discussing what I have done, why I have done it, and without excuses and original terms from the innocent, like I am not perfect. There's screenshots that refers to what I'm talking about. I will not stop making videos about JaySpark until he stops his mind tricks, until he stops emphasizing what I have done as a human being, and until he stops trying to make me look bad so he can have someone to look better than for once. Sorry if anyone feels disrespected due to the making of this video. I apologize if someone did not want their IGN to be mentioned in this video, and I feel remorse for those who believe that he is a good person, no matter what, and that this video is a waste of time. I'll see you all again next time, and remember to check out the Injustice Craft trailer I released last week, and join the Marvel MC server for something in Minecraft other than DC. And as a last line, I'm not playing the victim here. I'm not playing a suspect. I'm not making up excuses for something. I'm just trying to prevent things all crashing down for me over something that's not my fault, and over something that I can't really control. And what I mean by this is, every time I host an event, I have a group of players saying, "I love what you do, and thanks for doing this." Like, they like me as a person. They know who I really am right now. And JaySpark's starting to destroy that. And that's all I'm gonna say, because I feel like I'm getting upset at this point. But I'm not the only one who feels this way about JaySpark. He's been getting reported a lot before he quit JC, apparently. And the disrespect will continue. Alright, y'all have a good night, good morning, wherever you are. Have better days than I'm having. And please, look at the evidence from this video and the last video, and think twice before you believe anything JaySpark has to say. Because I'm basically trying to prevent things. I'm basically trying to prevent JaySpark from taking over what when I have full control on what's going on in my life, or on my server, and within my reputation. See ya.